Hi everyone, I want to talk about global warming today. If you are always careful about cleaning your home and are aware that there is no contamination on your homes, your walls, or appliance, so as not to endanger your health. There is no excuse for you if you do not take care of the home of all the people of the earth. Today, the world has concluded that if they want their children to enjoy the blessing of life on earth, they must be a little more kind to the earth. And for this reason, they have named April 9 each year as a clean earth. As you know, in the last few years, the risk of global warming has been felt more than ever. So, we want to highlight the consequences of global warming and the simplest ways to deal with this threat in this case. First, accept our role in global warming. Glaciers melt, sea levels higher and higher, forests disappear, and wildlife is decaying rapidly. We humans have played a huge role in accelerating this phenomenon. But how? We've had the most impact on global warming in the last century with the release of greenhouse gases in the air from the modern lifestyle we have chosen. The greenhouse gas level has been at its highest level for the past 800,000 years, causing changes in the environment or long-term climate patterns. These climate changes not only raise the average temperature, but also cause severe weather events, changes wide life population, habitat, raising sea levels, and a range of other changes. What can we do to slow down this man made phenomenon? How to deal with these changes? The first step is to acknowledge our rule and decide to take basic steps to combat global warming. To the relationship between greenhouse gases emissions and global warming. Let's start by understanding the greenhouse effect with a simple example. Have you ever come across a car in the sun in summer and felt the heat inside the car is much more warmer than the outside? Have you ever enter a greenhouse in winter and then felt that the air temperature inside the greenhouse was more warmer than outside? So what happened when light enters the greenhouse environment? It warms the space and then exits with a greater wavelength. But because of the glass walls, some of the gases return to the greenhouse space. As a result, the greenhouse looks warmer than the outside. This is called the greenhouse effect. That is occurring on the um, larger scale on the planet's surface. Sunlight falls to the ground where solar energy is absorbed and the remaining heat enters the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, some of this heat is absorbed by greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, ozone. which are the most important and play a role as a greenhouse gas, and the rest remain in space. The greater the amount of these gases in the Earth's atmosphere, the more heat remains in the atmosphere, leading to a worrying phenomenon of global warming. Consequences of global warming. The average air temperature has risen slightly over the last 3 centuries, and it warming by at least 8 degrees Fahrenheit. These changes are seemingly small, but they will cause big problems for mankind. So here are some of the consequences of global warming. Repeat severe weather events, increased mortality rate, getting more polluted, sea level rise, acidification of the ocean. A simple way to counter global warming. Install doors and windows. Use a low power lamp. Remove the two plugs from the wall socket. Take the recycling seriously. Consider the energy label of the equipment. Don't say plastic bags. Increase the awareness of others. In fact, it will take hundreds and maybe thousands of years to eliminate this large amount of greenhouse gases that have been introduced into the atmosphere by humans. But by doing the simple things that have been said, by doing them, humans can help heal the earth and reduce greenhouse gases, and as result reduce the heat of the earth. To achieve this goal, the most important action is to release awareness among people in the whole world. So please take this risk seriously and try to reduce it, and start with us first. And as much as possible, avoid doing things that increase Earth's heat can be prevented. Hopefully, one day we will see that the Earth is not in danger of the overheating. Thank you to listening to me.